Welcome back to session 2 of Daring Faith. I'm Rod, and I hope your first meeting went well and that you and your group are excited about what's in store for the whole Daring Faith experience.
And I'm Dennis, and we want to encourage and remind you that your role as host of your group is so important. Your service to the people in your group will have an eternal impact on their lives. So be encouraged. What you are doing really matters to God. Let me take also a moment to remind you of the 4 actions we need you to take before each weekly session. First, watch the Help for Hosts video for tips and suggestions. It's on our website. Every week you'll have a new one. Second, watch the teaching session by one of our teaching pastors. It'll be about 20-25 minutes long. Third, review the lesson in the study guide to familiarize yourself with the discovery questions and the Living on Purpose group activities. And fourth, pray. Thank God for the opportunity every single week to be used by Him in the lives of others and share any concerns you may have with the upcoming meeting. Remember, God will enable you as you depend on Him.
Now, in this week's lesson, Dennis will be covering the second of 6 aspects of Daring Faith, your expectations. Now, in this session, he will talk about the importance of setting God-sized expectations in life. Now, one thing to look out for in this section is those whose expectations may be flavored with some past pain. Now, they may struggle to expect good things from God because life has been so difficult. So help your group see just how God has worked throughout Scripture as we explore the life of David. Just like many in your small group, David was no stranger to difficult circumstances.
And we also have a couple suggestions that will help with your group life. Groups that connect well and care about each other are the groups that stay together. So be sure to call people who didn't come back this week. Now, I know it's easier to text or email, but honestly, there's nothing like a personal touch of an actual voice. So the point is not to bother people who weren't there, but to show them actually how much that they were missed. And don't try to care for everybody all by yourself. Get somebody from your group to help you contact those who are absent. Remember, no matter how many show up for your group each week, keep meeting. Don't let the circumstances of life dictate when your group meets. You'll be amazed at what happens in your group each week with just the people who show up. You know, one of the most common misunderstandings among group hosts is that bigger is better, and that a meaningful life group discussion can't happen unless everyone you've invited is present. That just isn't the case. I found in my own group that some of the most important discussions happen even when people are absent. God has just the people present that need to be present, whether it's 2 or 20.
You know, also in this week's study, the members of your group will be asked to think about who they can pray for, encourage, and invite to the group. Now, the best way to invite someone to your group is to personally invite them. Call them, text them, or just sit down over a cup of coffee and invite them. Finally, if you didn't get a chance to complete the group calendar that's in your group study guide last week, try to get that completed this week. You want to use the calendar as a way to get as many people involved as possible in contributing to the success of your group life. This helps to give ownership to everyone and spread the workload. This actually helps create more ownership, and the group helps equip others for leadership.
Well, that's it for this week. Thanks again for your leadership. Before your group arrives, take a few minutes to pray for your meeting. Ask God to prepare your heart and the hearts of your group members for what He wants to accomplish in your meeting.
You know what? One more thing. Be sure to invite your group to the weekend at Crossroads, especially if there are people in your group who don't normally come to the weekend services. You might even want to connect prior to the service in the atrium and sit together. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
See ya.